Hello, class. Chester Alan Arthur was the last president to not have any vice president during any part of his presidency. Chester Arthur was born October 5th, 1829. He died November 18th, 1886, age 57. His home state was New York, so this is a change from our string of Ohio presidents. And by religion, he is a Baptist. His wife is Ellen, and Ellen Arthur, though, died in 1880. So by the time that he's vice president and president, Chester Arthur is a widower. He is a member of the Republican Party. The Republicans are on a 6-time election win streak. He is in office September 19th, 1881 to March 4th, 1885. And as I said at the top, he has no vice president. There's still no way to fill that role besides being reelected. And Chester Arthur does not go for being reelected. The last president to not make any attempt ever to become president longer. And he really had no business being close to this. He was the Port Authority of New York, and this is a position he was appointed to by Ulysses Grant. President Hayes dismissed him from it, but he was brought in to kind of balance the ticket because there was yet another Ohio president, so kind of adding a New York flavor in there. So when Garfield dies, Chester Arthur becomes president, and he finishes out what Garfield wanted to do. So he's going to actually sign civil service reform, getting rid of the spoils system and making it so that government jobs are based on merit, not on who you know, not on political party. The other thing that is in his legacy is that he's the one whose signature is on the Chinese Exclusion Act. Now, he actually did veto the first version of the Exclusion Act because he thought that a 20-year ban on Chinese immigration would violate a treaty the United States and China had. However, he signed the lesser version of it, the one that we know today. And so a negative thing on his legacy. The Republican Party up to this point had been set up as helping freemen, former slaves following the war, being positioned on civil rights. And this was a very aggressive view on Asian immigration. So, Chester Arthur decided not to run for re-election. He doesn't campaign for James Blaine, the guy trying to fill his job. And it's perhaps a good thing he didn't run and was reelected, seeing as he died in 1886. It's impossible to know who his running mate would have been if he had run for re-election. But he likely would have died during his second term, being the second president in a row in which a vice president ascended to the presidency. So next time we get to talk about Grover Cleveland as a Democrat breaks this streak of Republicans winning the White House.